right! Get it fixed, clown! See ya! You let me know when the Q&A session is ready to begin.
Some people
And
do this
I
kind
might
of
be
thing
ready
for
too.
fun.
Okay, let me get in character and I'll be right there.
Good, good.
The target is on the move, 47. Almost certainly to participate in the QA session with Bosco. This should be interesting.
Love that movie, huh?
Thank you all for coming. I'm so sorry about the wait, but as you might have guessed, Mr. Bosco is a perfectionist. But the time has come and Mr. Bosco will answer all of your questions very shortly. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. Oh, imagine that sweet man is taking time out of his busy schedule to come and see us. Oh, it's such a joy.
Not the subtle type, are we?
Jerry Dino Bosco.
Grazie. I love you all. You were most kind, yeah. Ciao bella.
Okay, I know you all have questions, but we're gonna have to take them one at a time, please.
And I'll answer any question from a beautiful woman.
You there. Yes, you. Please, go ahead.
Me?
Yes?
Oh, okay. Can I just start by saying what a big fan I am?
Grazie.
But I would really like to ask, why Icon? You have so much pathos and you're so versatile. A superhero just seems so superficial.
Dino, you mind? Yeah, I love Dino as well. I mean, who doesn't? Tony, Dan, a bloody classic. You know, Dino likes to keep it real. He knows the streets, like I do. Next.
A superhero just seems so superficial.
Thank you, Bella.
Any extras?
A valid
No?
question. People have often called me an artist, an enfant terrible. And a blockbuster like this seems strange for an auteur like myself. But I could identify with the character. He is an everyday Joe by day, and a versatile man of action when needed. I mean, when I read the script, I just felt I had to do it, no question. And don't worry, my dear, I'm keeping this a very personal film. That's why we also had to let Ruggero Manelli go. You know, the original director. Because he only went for the superficial, the money, so to speak. However, I want to keep my integrity and dignity. Does that answer your question, Bella?
Yes, thank you. You are my hero, Mr. Bosco.
That's sweet. Thank you.
Okay, let's have another.
Maybe from an Icon fan.
Oh, okay. You there.
Hey, okay. Mr. Bosco, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, well, in the first issue of Icon, you know, there's that defining moment when he realizes that his powers can be used for good, you know, or for evil. It's on page 5 in the original edition, but I think it's on page, 9 in the special edition. Anyway, my question is, you know, will you keep that? Is this an origin story, or,
What? You a fucking Trekkie? Bloody hell, Dino, don't know how you put up with that. But it's funny you ask. Being a big fan of Icon myself since I was a lad, and I asked him exactly the same thing. But, well, you know, this is filmmaking. It's about the drama. It's all about the drama.
my question is, you know, will you keep that? Is this an origin story, or,
Well, as I said just before, I want to stay true to the original source. Now, I know there are many Icon fans out there, right? But this is a movie, not a comic book. So we have to take some liberties. But, of course, the whole dilemma of good and evil is what fascinated me with this character. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Next question.
All right. You over there.
Yeah, hi.
Hello, my dear.
Yeah, how do you feel about the reboot of I.E. Sturgis's Tony Dan? Were you asked to come back to reprise your iconic role?
Oh, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it, Dino? Look, I'm sure Dino would agree, but, you know, maybe he's a bit over the hill for that role. I mean, I personally think that role has got Bartholomew Argus stamped all over it.
Thank you, people.
You asked to come back to reprise your iconic role?
No comment. But thank you all so much for your questions. I have to get back to work now.
Thank you, people. We're all very happy that you've all turned up, and I hope Mr. Bosco has answered your questions. Now, please, the man needs to focus. Thank you and have a lovely evening.
Well,
So, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. We're about ready to roll.
Why would he ask about the new Tony Dane film?
Oh, me, I have a question, please. Oh, Mr. Bosco, please, I have a question. You'll love it, I promise.
Man, I love Kane and Lynch. That shit is real.
Yeah? Well, I don't know anything about video games, to be honest.
Well, they wanted me in a movie, you know. That would have been wicked, except you made a muck of it. Nice one.
Oh, well, that's maybe a little bit unfair. As I remember, the studio went for some other guy.
You're not listening. This is bloody genius. Best fucking dialogue in a computer game ever.